Dear students, welcome to Organization Leadership class, Module 5, Part 6. In this module, a very crucial module, helping us to understand what exactly a culture plays a role into the organization with respect to the leader. So we go with leadership of the culture and the diversity. When we talk about culture, is something it's a sum up of beliefs, norms, attitude, or values, assumptions, in the way that members of the organization do the work. Okay, and the new employees or new members, whenever they come join the organization, this culture will be imparted to those people to follow. So it's something like a very unity among the members in following the culture, and the organization exists it's because of the culture or the core value which has been existing into the organization. So systems can be changed, but culture cannot be changed. Once the organization is you are going to start it, it starts with certain culture, and that culture going to be transferred to generation who will be working into the organization. Now there is certain power of the culture, what it does. Okay, when we talk about the power of culture, culture will be serving in two important functions into the organization. One, we talk about internal equity. Okay, this internal equity is created by the culture, where the consistency into the behavior among the members remains the same throughout the organization or within the organization. This is what we call it as a very strong culture, where this culture will be binding certain policies, rules, regulations, which makes all the employees to abide by the rules, okay, as well as the culture. So this provides certain value systems where the organization operates, and it is going to promote its own employees in a very stronger way. Employees become very strong because of this philosophy in giving commitment towards the consistent behavior that they have to exhibit into the organization because of the culture. This is also going to identify which are the best strategies which will be helping you people to achieve your goals, vision, mission, etc. Also, it is going to provide some shared understanding between the members into the organization, and it gives some identity of the organization into the industry. So second, what we have, first we discuss something about internal unity, which is going to be created by a culture. This is one power of the culture. The second power of the culture is adapting itself to the external environment. It is not so easy for any organization if it don't have the culture which can be helping them to adapt or respond to the changes what are happening into the external environment. So culture always determines that how strong an organization is when it comes to any external threats or opportunities which lies into the external environment, and how those people are going to utilize it or cope with that threat. So culture plays a very important role where it will be helping the people regarding or members regarding the information, supporting them, okay, as well as employees when the external changes come. It will be helping members to cope up or adapt the changes what is required, okay, by re-evaluating the aspects of their organizational identity and the purpose. Only thing is to be very competitive with the competitors in the market, as well as to the industry. So whenever we talk about an appropriate culture, this is a type of culture which will be ensuring any organization where how it responds rapidly to the change what happens into the external environment. It may be a customer needs, or it may be an offensive action of any competitors. So next we have something like the characteristics of a low performance culture and the high performance culture. First we go with a characters which will come as a low performance culture. Remember, if culture is weak, remember it is going to be likely it's going to be associated with a low performance. So it's something like if culture is not so strong, then automatically the performance of an organization will be also low. So if we say about an organization culture is very weak, okay, when there is very little agreement on the values, beliefs, and norms, okay, which are governing the behavior of the members into the organization. So whatever the values, behavior, etc., which will be helping to have a strong and unique and consistent behavior of a members into the organization. It should be something like they should be very strong enough in accepting the culture. So what are the characteristics of a insular thinking, we say. Second, resistance to the change. Then politicized internal environment, unhealthy promotion practices, which will be making organizations to be very low performer. We go one by one. The first one, insular thinking, this talks about, they usually avoid looking outside, and they don't want to find some good organization with the good practices, and that practices or approaches should be brought into the organization. This talks about, these people don't take any initiation. Such culture will never make any people or member of organization to take one further step ahead and find the best or the superior practices which are followed by the successful or high performance culture organization, and that can be brought into the organization. So this is the biggest problem, where they don't adjust themselves or find the best way of making the organization better by taking some benchmark of other organizations while improving their high performance. The second one, a resistance to the change. As I told you, low performance culture is one that can plug companies sudden conform with fast changing domestic and global business conditions. Their resistance to change is like, comfortable zone of any members into the organization, or organization is not so strong enough in holding, the required attitude or behavior of the members into the organization. It becomes very difficult that any changing, a fast changing happens into the local or maybe in international business conditions. They don't become so strong enough to adapt to the change. So they don't change themselves. So this resistance may not help any organization to become high performer. So they be into the low performer. Then next comes like politicized internal environment, where this is something, concentration of a power in one person or group of people, where any manager who is heading a department or a unit, he want to run it autonomously, where he don't want anybody to interfere in his own job. Whatever he wants, let him do it. This is what, type of attitude any manager he has. It looks like it's his own kingdom, and more likely to resist to the changes which is needed to perform high. So this has to be taken care. No concentration of power relies with one person or group of people, which will be affecting development of the organization. Fourth one, we have unhealthy promotions, where giving more additional job to the people, or on the basis of the skills and capabilities which any appointee having, on the basis of the job which demands for certain skills and capabilities he has to do it. Otherwise, if the practice is something like where there is no match between the job demand and the skills and capability of the appointee, automatically organization goes into low performance. And then what are the characteristics of high performer? I said when there is a weak culture, then weak performance, low performer, also low performance. If the strong culture are more likely to be associated with high performance. If culture is very strong in the organization, consistent and accepted by all the members, no doubt that can be more, giving or helping or improving an organization to be very high performance. Always, whenever this strong type of culture into the corporate will be improving the performance of the organization, and it will be helping or facilitating the internal consistency of the behavior among the members. So remember, whenever the people are going to consider the culture with very strong and cohesive, it will be helping to conduct its business with very clear and explicit set of principles and values which will be followed by each and every member into the organization. So in such type of strong culture organization, there will be very high trust, respect, honesty, responsibility, accountability, etc., where the relationship between the members will be very with a high quality, and automatically that will lead to the high performance culture. And it's very if culture is very strong, it is very strong. It's very hard for any competitors to imitate it. Okay, and with the help of this, only the organization can survive into the industry with a very high competitive advantage. So we have next like few more characteristics. Okay, now we have cultural reinforcement tool. As I told you, like even value beliefs, all those come into like strength for any organization. But now we have something else here. These are certain tools which will be including like ceremonies, symbols, like stories, language and policies, which will be helping to produce extraordinary results, within the ordinary people, where any general public or maybe any stakeholders with, towards the organization, they will be getting a good, result, uh, having their certain type of behavior towards the organization, positive type of behavior towards the organization, helping organization to generate confidence among them. We have intensely people oriented. This strong or high performance culture will be people oriented one, which will be reinforcing the individual employee in many different ways. For example, like treating employees with a high dignity and respect, okay, and giving initiating or developing very unique one-to-one relationship with the top performer, like working like a mentor with them, giving more responsibility to the best employee, like increasing his capability or her capability, okay, and that productivity can be adding to the organizational performance. Then implementing monitoring program, as I told you people, when we talk about one-to-one relationship with the top performers or employees or members who are working hard and very high performers, so we should have some mentoring type of programs helping us to maintain good relationship with them and consistent performance among the relationship. Then also have to celebrate the employees' achievement, whatever they do has to be told among the members, which will be helping to motivate others. Next we have result oriented. Or any high culture performance organization will be very result oriented, which will be helping to have get more time and more research to see to it that any employee will be excelling and achieving the highest targeted performance and can be identified for the reward. So emphasis on achievement and excellence. High performance usually helps develop certain environment which will be constructing certain pressure among the members, okay, helping them to be more excellent in the job what they do. Whenever we achieve this excellence, it requires very strong corporate culture, which will be holding excellence about all, and persist something like bringing about to persistent you know uh, per unit cost reduction, like zero defects, doing good, perfect at the first time, improving the quality of the product, and then service, giving service to the customers in a extraordinary way. We have something like the actions of any leadership which will be shaping the culture. One, we have very symbolic one, then substantiation one. Now when we are talking about symbolic one, these leaders become very role model to the followers, okay, and sometimes because of this the organization gets a lot of strength, which will be with joining hands with a good and best and performance of organization members, and taking productive work from them, and having being more competitive in the market, and also to celebrate achievements, as I told you in the previous slide, and having interaction with the face to face, okay, with the members on the basis of rank and on the basis of their achievements. Then also remember that any organizational structure should have to match with the culture of the organization. So when we are talking about substantive actions, these actions are something like any action what we take with respect to like HR practice, for example. Now HR practices should be something like matching to the culture. Any practice, any policy which has been brought has to substantiate the culture, what has been taken into organization and developed as well as implemented and also sustained. So any operational policy has to match with the practices of the culture. Then strategies which is going to be created, okay, which will be helping to work on your mission and vision or objectives or goals of the organization, that has to fit to the culture. We should not disturb the culture, and whenever we people have some performance appraisal or giving reward incentive, okay, bringing such policies or systems of incentive and reward that has to match to the culture. Then matching the entire working which you are going to design, and that design has to match to the culture of the organization. Developing a written, a value statement into the organization, which will be all the time hitting the minds of the employees, where it will be keeping more the culture fresh at any moment. So next we have something like strategic leadership, where the strategic leadership is something like ability of anybody to anticipate, okay, envision, or finding that any deviation found and want to achieve the vision in the different ways, and maintaining more flexibility, thinking very strategically, and working together with the other members that can initiate the change, and that will be creating valuable future for the organization. Now we say this strategic leadership as a process which will be helping, okay, giving a direction and inspiring the necessary things to create and as well as implement the firm's vision, mission, and strategies to achieve organizational objectives. uh, as we continue with this strategic management, this has to be involved with almost all the levels of organization to be taken care. Okay, and moreover, the top management will be very much responsible when it comes to the strategy development. So these people will be acting like a strategist who are very much clearly held responsible for you know performance, as well as they create such a condition that it will be helping any organization to survive in the future. So, what are effective strategic leadership skills? So, effective strategic leadership skills involves one, as I told you, anticipating and forecasting what happens in your external environment, which will be potentially helping or in the business performance. They have to to be very effective as a strategic leader. They should find and find a best way and sustain those ways to have a competitive advantage, and who can build a very core competitiveness compared to the other competing companies into the industry, and they can compete in a right market to the right with the right customers. And we have something like evaluating strategic implementation and results systematically, and making systematic adjustment is also one way of effective strategic leadership, where not only just developing a strategy but also evaluating and implementation, getting the result as per the plan. Then also this effective strategic leadership has to build high effective, efficient and motivated team members or teams of employees into the organization. So also has a responsibility of selecting, developing, and also monitoring very talented team leaders who will be helping an organization to get work done by followers. Also, they have to decide appropriate goals which are actually needed, measurable, attainable, achievable, and also the priority has to be given accordingly. So last one talks about being an effective communicator. Strategic leadership always has to have or hold on very effective communication, because to get all the results, whatever people discussed now in the previous slide, this communication plays a very important role in holding all those culture, the high performance and low performance, maintaining the customer, maintaining the members into the organization and the relationship. So this is all about your organizational leadership module 5. So this ends with your module 5. Any doubts can be contacted over my WhatsApp number. Thank you.